Alright, this is the intro to video number 4 where I do a range test. Now this range test, I wasn't trying to potter along at the lowest possible speed to get the maximum range, and I mean, to tell you the truth, I didn't even conk it out. I got it home in the red, and I figured that was the end for my day. What I actually did was I did multiple, I did traffic roads, I did regular highway roads, doing 80 and then stopping at traffic lights and then going 80 again. I did a couple of 0 to 100s, in fact, just try to get a video on there so that someone could see. And also did a fair amount of freeway driving too. So, it encompassed the whole thing. And you'll see the results in the snippets that I have in that video. But I think it's a better overview of if you actually were just going to take it out just the way you usually would and not try your best to get the maximum range, because as I said, like towards the last 30% of my driving, I actually didn't even bother worrying about the range whatsoever. I started having a bit more fun with it. So from a range perspective, I wasn't trying to go out there and beat records. I actually was just simply just mucking about and then seeing what happened. So you'll see that result. Alright, the battery's up at 100% charge, and this is the first time I've ever made it to 100%. So it's claiming a range of 218. It's 8:37 a.m. and the trip meters are on 0, and my max odometer right now is 729. So we'll see how it goes today, and I'll try to avoid charging all day long. All right. Made it to Paran. 77 k's done. 10:03 a.m. That's 63%, and 142 kilometers range still estimated. I don't know if you can see the screen. It's bloody hard to see. 1:12 p.m. The trip is 77, 62%, and range 139. We're at 806 kilometers. Alright, range test complete, right over. I'm down to 9%. Did have a little bit of fun at the end because I knew I had plenty of range to go. It says 15 kilometers range. It says the trip is 167 kilometers clocked up today, and the odometer is 895 k's. The trip, the 1 hours per kilometer is about 80, which I think is very consistent with doing 80 to 90 sort of maybe even 100 kilometers per hour on a constant. So it's genuinely, I think I rode it about 40 to 45% maybe on the freeway, and the rest of it was like busy city peak hour sort of traffic. So that's one range test done for the day.